this emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Texans and the Chiefs, and it comes your way next.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is just something different about playoff football in the NFL. You can feel it in the stadium. You can sense it down on the field in pregame. Both these teams have had this as their #1 goal all year. Make it to the playoffs. Everybody has a shot, and we're about to kick this thing off and get rolling.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week. Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run with the longtime Bengal, Joe Mixon. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Texans first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least 1 playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by 1 more week.
And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Akers. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the ground, it's Akers. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Texans offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. On play action, Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down for Houston.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, it's Mixon. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. Here's, oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Fourth down, and on comes Jaime Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Texans will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. Here's Akers. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That one knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Running is Akers. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. 2nd and 7. Stroud to throw. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Texans first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He's got his big tight end, Schultz. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll go play action with Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Tank down. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans take a 10-3 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. He'll start at the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run here with Akers. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action here. Mahomes laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A handoff here, up the middle. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Mahomes on first down. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. And the Texans will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. To throw is Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Back to throw. Stroud. We'll set up the screen here with Dell. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a first and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Off the play fake. Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
To the left side in the hands of Rice. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Hollywood Brown Touchdown, Chiefs.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Texans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. Now faking the give. That one caught by Schultz, the tight end. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down. On the give, this is Mixon. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Backs to his tight end, Schultz. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Jimmy Ward with the good coverage that time gets a hand in there.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll get this to about midfield. Christian Harris there on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. They put Kelsey in motion. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
The Texans offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The best defenders, Mike, they have an ability to impact the game in a lot of different ways. I mean, take this guy. Earlier in the game, he comes up with a big interception. Now he gets sent on a blitz. He comes through for a sack. They better find out exactly where this guy is, both run and pass. He's having himself a great day.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Mixon.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, it's Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Stephon Gilmore.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
The Texans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Throwing on second down. Stroud. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The home team's offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Just a short gain to the 33-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he will get into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Second down and 3. Stroud to throw.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, You want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
He's across midfield.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
On the quick slant, caught by Tank Dell. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now Stroud. A short throw pulled in by... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting... And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On first down, it's Stroud. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Texans cut the deficit down to 1.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup, as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville, where it was the visiting Jets were able to get the road victory. All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. The Jets let a few too many slip away over the course of the year, but a victory there does mean they finish above 500 at 9-8. In the first half, we saw some strong play from Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for, with both these teams in it to win it.
Coach, teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, one team advances, one team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to Brown. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Now a give up the middle, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Throwing now, Mahomes. He's got his tight end, it's Kelsey. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
One of the tight ends motions right. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The visitors' offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Here's 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. They'll go play action with Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now, Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He's got the 1st down. They'll bring him down at the 28, but the sticks will move. 1st down picked up on the ground. On play action, Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Andy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Texans cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Lots of space past the 45. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Akers. Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card route. On 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Here's Mahomes. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Texans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. To throw is Stroud. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense, just turned out to be a better throw.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 2. Stroud going to set up the throw. On the quick slant, it's caught by Tank.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
That's caught right side, the tight end, Schultz.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On 2nd down, Stroud. To the left side, it's caught by Brown.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
That's into the hands of Diggs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Chiefs offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. 1st and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Running is Akers. Ho-ho!
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a 1st down. Man in motion is Brown. 1st down throw, Mahomes to the goal line and in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That'll be caught along the sideline. Good work there.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the ground, it's Mixon. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Take Dell. Touchdown, Houston. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2. Here's Stroud. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Akers. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this one complete to Brown. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, KC.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Mahomes now to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense over 300 yards passing in the game and has been sharp right from the start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. On the quick slant, they find Dell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They go play action with Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
These wide outside the number throws, this is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Two minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down. Here's Akers. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Akers. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll run here. And he will score. Cam Akers. Touchdown, Chiefs.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Butker now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to take over once again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll drop to throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd and 6 coming up. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.